So I will be showing you how to do a UK double treble stitch or a US treble stitch. So to begin with, what you'll need is some yarn. I'm just using some 100% acrylic yarn, but you can use whatever yarn is suitable for you. And for this yarn, I will be using a 3.5mm crochet hook, and also depending on the yarn size that you have, that will depend on the hook size you have. You'll also be needing some scissors, any old regular sharp ones will do, and you'll also be needing a needle with a large eye. So let's begin. So I've already started mine off, so I've done 13 chains here. So I've done 13 chains just to be a little bit more precise. So with a treble stitch, you need to be a little bit more precise. So what you want to do, whatever length you want, do the amount of chains that you want, and then just add 3 more onto that. And let's begin. So just as with the single stitch and the double stitch, you want to put your hook through your loop just here, and then you want to turn it over just like that. Once you've done that, you want to loop over just like a double stitch, but you want to do this twice so that you have 3 loops on your hook to begin with. So that's why I call it a treble stitch, because I have 3 loops before I go into that top loop that I'm going to go into. So with a treble stitch, you don't want to start in the first loop here. You want to start working in the 4th loop along. So you don't count this one, that's already on your hook. So you count back 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You want to work in that 4th one. The reason for this is that a treble stitch is quite high, so this will give it a little bit of height so that it's not all lopsided. So once again, you want to work in the 4th one, not including this one. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So once you've found your 4th one, you want to put your hook through that top loop just there, so that you have 4 loops on your hook. Once you've done that, you want to loop over again. So now you have 5 loops on your hook. Once you've done that, you want to pull through once, so you have 4 on your hook. Yarn over again, so you have 5. Then you'll take it nice and easy, and this time you want to pull through these 2 here. So nice and easy, pull through 1, pull through 2. So now you have 3. You want to yarn over again, so you now have 4, and you want to pull this one through these 2 middle ones. So nice and easy, pull through 1, pull through 2, and you want to yarn over again, so you have 3. This time you want to pull this one through the last 2. So nice and easy, pull through 1, pull through 2. Now, as you can see here, this one is just a little bit too big because I didn't have the tension quite right. That's perfectly fine when you're starting. Just a little bit more practice you have to get through, a little bit more complicated, but once you get the hang of it, should be fine. So as you can see, treble stitch much taller, so these extra chains here will help add that height. Now these extra 3 chains also, they don't count as a stitch of their own, they're just there for support, you could say. So I'll show you that again. So you have your loop here, you want to yarn over once, yarn over twice, and instead of going starting the 4th chain like the first one, you just want to move on to your next one along. So do that from the beginning again. You have your loop here, yarn over once, yarn over twice, and then you want to go in your next loop on the top along. So you have 4 loops on your hook. Then you want to yarn over, so you have 5 on your hook. Then you want to pull this one through that first one there. So through 1, so you have 4. Then you want to yarn over again, so you have 5 loops again. But this time you want to pull this one through these 2 here. So take it nice and easy. Through 1, through 2, so you have 3 on your hook. Then you want to yarn over again, so you have 4 loops on your hook. You want to pull this one through these 2, nice and easy. Yarn over 1, pull through 1, not to yarn over, pull through 2, so you have 2. Yarn over again, so you have 3 loops on your hook. You want to pull this one through these 2. So through 1, through 2. As you can see with the treble stitch, it's much larger gaps. So it looks like a double stitch, just a little bit more effort put into it. So I'll show you a 3rd time. So first loop there, yarn over once, yarn over twice, into that top loop of the one next along, so you have 4, yarn over, so you have 5, pull this one through that first one, so you have 4 again, yarn over, so you have 5 again, and pull this one through these 2. Make sure to keep the tension good. Nice and easy. Through 1, through 2, so you have 3. Yarn over again, so you have 4. Pull this one through these 2. Nice and easy. Through 1, through 2, so you have 2 now. Yarn over again, so you have 3. Nice and easy, because you want to pull this one through these 2. Through 1, through 2. And there you have a treble stitch, or a UK double treble. So I'll show it one more time, just as this is a bit more complicated, seeing as you have to do lots of yarning over and pulling through. And then I'll let you get to the end of your chain and I'll come back and show you how to turn over. So once again, first loop, yarn over once, yarn over twice, into that top loop of the next one along, so you have 4, yarn over and pull this one through the first one, so you have 4 again, yarn over again and pull this one through these 2, nice and easy, through 1, through 2, so you have 3, yarn over again, so you have 4, and pull this one through the 2 middle. nice and easy, through 1, through 2, so you have 2. Yarn over again, so you have 3, and pull this one through these 2. Through 1, through 2. And there you go. So I'll leave you to get to the end of your chain and I'll show you how to turn over again. So, now that you've gotten to the end of your stitch, this is what the first row should look like. As you can see, it's much higher than just the simple single stitch, so that's why these 3 chains here, it's very useful just to add that extra height. So it looks like pillars in a building that you can go through. Very nice and intricate, so if you want to do nice cardigans, scarves and such, this would be a nice stitch to use. So I'll show you how to turn over. Now, with turning over, instead of just this normal single chain that you want to do, you want to do 3. So 1, 2, 3, as this will add the extra height just as before at the end here. So I've already done 1, so just do 2 more. 2, 3. And then you want to turn over like a book, but just the wrong way. So now that you have your 3 extra chains, just as before, you want to ignore them. They're just there for height, so they don't count as a stitch of their own. Just as before, you want to loop over 2 times, so you have 3 on there, and then you want to go into your first top loop just there. So you have 4, and a yarn over again, so you have 5 loops on your hook. You want to pull that one through the first one, so through 1, so you're left with 4. You want to yarn over again, so you're back to 5 again, but this time you want to pull this one through these 2. So make sure you get the tension right. So nice and easy, through 1, through 2. So you're left with 3 loops on your hook. You want to yarn over again, so you have 4. And you want to pull this one through these 2 here. So nice and easy, through 1, through 2. Then you want to yarn over again, so you have 3. You want to pull this one through these last 2 loops here. So nice and easy, through 1, through 2. And there you have your first one. So let me show you again. So you have your first loop there, yarn over once, yarn over twice, and then go into your first top loop there. So you have 4 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, so you have 5 loops. Pull that one through the first one like that, so you're left with 4 loops just there. Yarn over again, so you have back to 5. This time pull this one through these 2. So nice and easy, through 1, through 2. So you're left with 3. Yarn over again, so you have 4, and pull this one through these 2 loops here. So nice and easy, through 1, through 2, so you're left with 2 loops on your hook. Yarn over again, so you have 3, and this time pull this last one through both those 2 last loops. Nice and easy, through 1, through 2. And there you have it. I'll show you a third time. So, first loop, yarn over once, yarn over twice, hook into that first top loop there, so you have 4, yarn over, so you have 5, pull this one through that first one, so you have 4, yarn over again, so you're back to 5, pull in this one through these 2, nice and easy, through 1, through 2, so you have 3, yarn over, so you have 4, pulling this one through these 2, through 1, through 2, so you have 2 left, yarn over, so you have 3, pulling this one through these last 2 loops, through 1, through 2. And that is what it should look like. If it doesn't, then no worries, just go back and readjust and see what went wrong. Practice makes perfect after all. So we'll pause here and we'll do a few more rows, and then we'll come back and I'll show you how to finish off. So now that we've done a few more rows, this is what it should look like. So quite large gaps that are quite easy to see through, very easy to count your rows. That is a UK double treble stitch or a US treble stitch. Now I'll show you how to finish off. I've already cut my wool, so if you haven't done so, then do so now. Then you get your crochet hook, and just like you're going to do a single chain, but pulling it all the way through and pulling it tight to form that little knot there. Then you want to get your needle, the large eye, you want to thread that end of your wool into the eye of the needle. Just like that. So once you've done that, just like before on the other stitches, you want to go through back and forth just to hide that excess yarn. As this is such a small piece, I'm gonna go pretty much to the end. But you can go however far you need to. So there you go. And you just want to pull it a little bit so it's not all bunched up. And then cut off that excess yarn. You also do the same on the bottom, but I'm impatient, so I'll just cut the end off. And there you have it, a UK double treble stitch or a US treble stitch.